So, ever since spring of last year, Bloodline of the Grid has been something we've been looking forward to in the Power Rangers community. Your boy got a drink, and it's a whole gallon. So we getting ready to turn up hard as hell for this shit. We got lightning coming down.
An ancient source of extraordinary power, which transcends time, space, and dimensions. Those chosen by the grid become protectors known as Rangers.
Yo, this is already starting off so good
gifted with incredible skills and fantastic abilities. For eons, the grid has shaped the destiny of the cosmos, leaving its energy all but depleted. With the connection to the grid diminishing, there are few Rangers left to defend the innocent from the forces of
they gave
evil.
a backstory to the grid!
A group of freedom fighters searches for a way to repair the grid and restore the power which protects us all.
Let's go! The title, the music, the voice, Okay, we starting off in space like how a lot of episodes of, Power Rangers in Space started off. Okay. Cinematography on deck. Okay, this has got to be the Red Raider, Andros. We saw this little clip in the trailer of him with the black cloak on. Looking like Sith and shit.
You have a visitor.
It's gonna be Zhane. Yo, give me my money.
Or should I call you the Red Raider?
Looks like you found me.
Looks like you let me find you. You used your old encrypted KO-35 signal. Clever.
I was feeling nostalgic.
The whole
His
coalition
voice
looking
is so
for
cool.
you. They think you're a terrorist.
It's like a nice combination of like, you could tell he matured since in space,
well.
but it's familiar enough.
What's happening to you? Whatever it is, we can fix it. You and me. But you have to turn yourself in.
Sorry, can't do that.
His voice is dope as hell, man.
I wanted to call you out here to tell you one thing. Stay out of my way. I don't want to fight you.
Oh,
have to kill you.
shit.
What? Do you even
Yeah,
hear
really?
yourself? The man I knew was a hero. My best friend. I'm under direct orders to capture you and your accomplices by any means necessary. I don't have a choice.
Neither do I, Commander.
Wow, he straight up threatened his life. Okay.
Just stay out of it.
This is not the Andros that we know.
Don't do that.
No.
Goodbye, my friend.
Andros, listen to me. Operatives already on their way to your location.
He's got like, okay.
Coalition, damn it.
They really made him a Sith. He's got tornado power.
Something you have to know.
He's force choking people now. They really made him a Sith.
TK, we're done.
Oh. The fuck is that? Oh, yo, TK!
I was starting to think you forgot about me. So how'd it go? Yeesh. That good, huh?
Reinforcements are
Oh,
gonna be here soon.
okay. He was playing a part.
Did you find
Okay.
anything?
Damn, I was like, fuck,
There
man.
was a crystal fragment here.
You
it's
really
long
know,
gone.
you know.
I don't know. Maybe they're onto us. Are you sure about this, man? I mean, maybe you should have told Commander Zhane the truth. The man is still your best friend.
I don't want to get him in any more trouble than he's already in. It's bad enough that you're here. You shouldn't even
Be here. I know, but I'm here. And you're stuck with me. So let's try to make the most of it, Uncle Andros.
Okay, this must be Sam and Nova coming through like we saw in the trailer. It's like he got robotic legs or something now, or oh, that might be like padding on his legs, maybe. Yo, Sam look badass. They getting ready to fight? Okay. Yo, the effects are so good. With the spiral saber, yo, TK nasty with it. Yo, this looks so cool. With the lightning block. Okay. Omega and Nova.
Well, that was impressive.
Yeah, it was impressive, Loki.
And the crazy girl's kind of cute, too.
Deca, what do you have for me?
Deca, okay. We bring it back, Deca.
Branch's data files. They appear to be Space Patrol Delta Special Forces. Searching. Results. Designations Nova and R1 Omega. Additional information restricted.
Restricted. Wow.
Restricted.
Apologies, Andros. It is as if they do not exist.
They time traveled, right?
Well, we do know one thing. They've sent Rangers after us.
The cinematography's so nice.
Ready?
Ready.
SPD emergency.
Foolish boy. You will never be able to control my power.
That's Ecliptor,
It's
okay.
no longer your power. It's mine.
The lead was good. I'm at the compound.
Who is this? Okay, it was one episode of Power Rangers in Space where like they infiltrated or they got locked up in like this underground colony. So it's a little bit of that element right here within this, where we're exploring other planets and other ways of living across the galaxy, other technologies and shit like that. That's cool. That's cool. Expanding the universe. Is that Sam? I'm not Sam. Who is that?
I need information. I'm looking for
Oh,
one of
yo!
these. Where is it?
It's the Psycho Rangers!
Useless.
Yo, it's Red Psycho!
I'm at the entrance. There's more security than we thought. Requesting authorization to use grid energy. I know that. I wouldn't ask if I didn't think it was necessary. Fine.
And we straight up got death in this, like he snapped his fucking neck.
Understood.
We got death,
I'll
bro.
confirm once I have it.
I knew it was Red Psycho!
Glory to the Red Raiders.
Well fucking done. Well fucking done, man. Well fucking done. This right here was too goddamn short. And I don't mean that with disrespect. I meant that with hunger and desire for more. Like, bruh. This thing should have been like 40 minutes. You know when you complain about the length, something was hot fucking fire. And this is that. Oh my god, was this good? This was good. Okay, hold on. I want to make sure we ain't gonna have no after credits on some MCU stuff. I want to make sure. But yo, man, was that interesting spin on the space saga and where it could potentially go in the future? They blended in so many awesome elements to really create a dynamic story that can evolve. Because when you go to the actual video, Bloodline of the Grid episode 1. So this is just the beginning stages of a story that could really evolve into something crazy. And I don't want to get into the request game, but with this, you got elements of, let's say, I want to say elements of The Force Awakens from Star Wars a little bit. You got obviously elements of Power Rangers in space, but you also got elements of an anime from this, right? You got a little bit of, maybe you could say, Bleach vibes from this, right? With the sword play and the energy that was being shot across the way. Maybe even a little bit of Dragon Ball Z, simply because of when you see Sam, the Omega Ranger, his drip, his look is so similar to that of Future Trunks from the anime. The sword, the jacket, the hair, so much Future Trunks. And obviously we all know Future Trunks was the dude. And it feels like his character here took a very interesting evolution from where we last saw him in Shattered Past. He has the Shadow Saber from Power Rangers SPD. That was the weapon that Doggy Kruger had. And it was one of the most iconic weapons on that show with such great potential and power. Now Sam has that. Before we get any deeper, let me just say thank you to everybody that worked on this, right? We saw that it was directed by DJ River. DJ River is the brother that played TK in this. So, shout out to him. And I think him and Christopher Kamen Lee are really close friends. They've done some things together in the past. And to convince Christopher Kamen Lee, who played Andros, to come back to something Ranger related is a big kudos. Because my man ain't been on the show since Forever Red. And we love you, Christopher. We love you. You know, you the dude. We got respect for you. But some of them interviews you've had with that hashtag show are comedy gold. The way you have went in on certain things from Power Rangers. We're going to get you back inside of the Ranger continuity in a more advanced, harder way. And that was definitely it. Like I said, it's just the beginning elements of the story. It could really evolve from here. The Red Raider. Obviously, when you look at him and you heard the voice, he's infused with Ecliptor in some type of a way. That's why he has Ecliptor's powers. You heard Ecliptor's voice.
Foolish boy, you will never be able to control my power.
And there's so much growth for expansion with that element. We know, going back to Power Rangers in Space, Ecliptor was the father figure to Astronomer. They really did have a daughter-father relationship. When you look at how Ecliptor talked to her, a lot of times it was, what do you need? How may I help you? Or when he was battling the Rangers, it'll be sometimes in protection of her. He was very fatherly to Astronomer / Corone. And it looks like they took that element and actually decided to full on make Ecliptor a part of Andros as well. Obviously, we also got to give a thanks to Justin Nemo, who played Zhane, for coming back. He hasn't been in anything Ranger related since Power Rangers in Space. And I'm pretty sure he was probably one of the many Rangers requested to come back for the Legendary War. And he said no. Thank you for that. Seriously, fuck that show.
Yes! Super Mega Rangers, that's a super mega win! Shut the fuck up!
But I'm glad that he was able to come back and be a part of this in a way that once and again showed Zhane and Andros have such a close relationship. They're so bonded together that even when Andros looks like he's this slaughtering machine, he's this evil, corrupt person, Zhane is still trying to get to him, right? On some Naruto and Sasuke shit. Like, he's still trying to get through to Andros, despite the fact that I'm pretty sure other people on the space team, if they are alive, are probably like, yo, it's been real. My man's is a lost cause, you know. Hey, ain't much we can do for the player. But here he is. Let's talk about the brief fight in the desert. Now, me personally, I would have preferred that fight was a little bit longer, only because of how great it looked. That fight looked great. Like, that was the sort of fight that, in my opinion, surpasses so many we've seen in the franchise. If you guys go back to Power Rangers Forever Red, right? One of the best crossovers in the franchise. And you think back to the fight that Carter and Andros had when they were shooting their blasters, and it was that kind of Matrix-inspired slow motion as they rolled and shot their guns and moved throughout that shot. got a little bit of that here with Bloodline, but it looks so much better. The graphics, obviously, but just the choreography of how it was all put together. And it was really more of a showcase for how awesome DJ River is as TK Johnson, the son of TJ Johnson. And when you look at the details of how he was moving, you can very clearly tell that he spent a lot of time with Uncle Andros, but also you could tell that he was putting in that work with his dad, because it wasn't just his in-space weapon that TJ had, but TJ also had the Turbo Lightning Sword, right? Which was a really popular blade from that season. And I'm pretty sure he was training on a Simu deck with his father, training on a Simu deck with Andros, training on a Simu deck with his mother, Cassie. So to see him just whipping it around and throwing energy back was badass. Yo, no cap. I got a whole damn jug of lemonade. Didn't take one sip because this was that damn good. This right here was it. This is the one right here, okay? This is the one. Alright. Get out of here, bitch.
I'm the wave, you can look though. I'm something different, I don't think you get it, but I still did it.